Welcome to your daily writing habit, episode number 85. If you are writing a book, or if you're thinking about it, or maybe you've started writing your book, but you're having some trouble finishing it, you are in the right place. I'm your host, Christine Whitmarsh. If you're looking for me online ever, it's Christine Inc., I-N-K. Each and every day, I'm sharing with you the writing habits I've learned over my 18 years as a ghostwriter, book coach, and author. I have learned that three types of habits in particular can have a huge impact on your success as an author: writing fundamentals, productivity, and mindset. Now, here is our inspirational quote of the day. It comes from Toni Morrison. If there's a book that you want to read, but it hasn't been written yet, then you must write it. I agree with that. So, here we go with today's broadcast. We human beings, even we author humans, are pretty social creatures. Even the most self-professed antisocial authors enjoy the occasional human contact, and this is especially true when we're writing a book. And we need some love and support and validation and things like that, because even like well before our book is going to be available for readers, we start kind of having these questions start tugging at us. Is my book idea any good? Oh my God, are people going to be interested in it? What if this whole thing just sucks and nobody's telling me? So you start to think, what if I just share a little bit about my book, maybe a chapter or an excerpt or something with, well-meaning friends and family and other people in my inner circle? Maybe that wouldn't be such a bad idea. As it turns out, you're right. It might not be such a bad idea. But that's only if you can make the distinction between constructive writing feedback and what I call noisy peanut gallery distraction. So, over the next few days, I'm sharing with you my tips for how not to solicit book feedback, even from the most well meaning, well intentioned people in your life. So, we're up to the second tip. And if you're looking for this, all four of them after the fact, it's episodes 84 through 87 of your daily writing habit. You can get all four. So, today's tip: look at the big picture. Remember, no matter how much you think you're including an outsider in the details of your book project, they still don't have the full picture of the project and of your idea and of just the full scope of the creativity that you've created with your book vision. Even if you think you're telling them everything, there's a whole other world of information about your book that is only in your head. Therefore, if you're just kind of giving them a piece, especially of a book that's very rough and very raw and very much in progress, and especially if I just thought about this, the well-meaning people in your life, if they're not really professional, and they don't have to be professional editors, but if they don't have any experience in giving critiques and feedback to a book, they might not understand the difference between something that's very raw and the kind of feedback you're looking for, like, is this going in the right direction, versus maybe they're just used to reading finished books. So they're going to give you feedback on, punctuation and commas and things like that when that's not what you're looking for. So the overall danger with letting people give you feedback that don't have the big picture of your book vision is that by implementing their piecemeal opinions. So what if, for instance, they do give you, that feedback, from your aunt and from your husband or from all these other people, and they say, hey, why don't you add this idea here or move this there? And they start giving you these, little tiny kind of rabbit hole opinions that could send you into a tailspin, and it would do a lot more harm than good at this point in your book writing process, because you risk moving around what are possibly interlocking puzzle pieces in your book's grand plan. So that's the overall tip of the day: is if you give people a small piece of your book to read and they give you small pieces of feedback, it could harm the larger vision and larger integrity of your book in the long run. Thank you for joining me here on Your Daily Writing Habit, where I'm helping you write and finish writing an awesome book. And if you know someone else who wants to do the same thing, please help them out and share this with them. Thank you very much. And until tomorrow, happy writing.